Nutritional and pharmacological importance of stinging nettle, a review. This is printed in the National Library of Medicine, National Institute of Health, June 8th, 2022. Abstract. Stinging nettle is a wild herbaceous perennial blooming plant that is commonly known as stinging nettle. It's a common multi-purpose crop that's sometimes overlooked. Europe, Asia, North Africa, and North America are all home to stinging nettle. It's a plant that's edible and has nutritional and medicinal properties. Young leaves can be used to make curries, herbs, soups, and sour soups. The root of the stinging nettle is used to treat mictional difficulties associated with benign prostatic hyperplasia, while the leaves are used to treat arthritis, rheumatism, and allergic rhinitis. Its leaves are abundant in fiber, minerals, vitamins, and antioxidant compounds like polyphenols and carotenoids, as well as antioxidant compounds like polyphenols and carotenoids. Stinging nettle has anti-proliferative, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, analgesic, anti-infectious, hypertensive, and anti-ulcer characteristics, as well as the ability to prevent cardiovascular disease in all parts of the plant, the leaves, stems, roots, and seeds. Stinging nettle improves fish reproductive performance, making it a cost-effective agricultural plant. Fertilizers and insecticides can be made from the plants. This review examines the nutritional and pharmacological aspects of stinging nettle as well as its possible health advantages. Scientists, farmers, and academicians interested in stinging nettle collecting, cultivation, research, and development would find this review useful. Introduction. This stinging nettle has been used as a wild vegetable for centuries. It's a perennial herbaceous plant with spiny leaves belonging to the nettle family. While stinging nettle can be found almost anywhere, it is most common in Europe, North America, North Africa, and parts of Asia. It can be found in the wild in the hills and mountains of Nepal. Nepali edible names include Nettle Sinsu, Simshnu, Likalai Shishnu, the Thula Sishnu, Gario Sishnu, Bagri Shishnu, and Patel Vishnu. The plant is widely cooked in areas where vegetables are scarce. The use of stinging nettle slurry as a fertilizer in organic farming for horticultural crops is becoming more common in Spain, according to many ethnobotanical studies. Nettle has been used as a natural remedy for its healing properties for over 2,000 years. However, it was not until the turn of the century that its medicinal potential was fully appreciated, beginning with the identification of a chemical structure and pharmacological qualities of the principal chemically active compound. For almost a century, they have been considered a food or portion of food that has therapeutic properties and is supposed to prevent and treat diseases. Young leaves are a nutritious pot herb that can be cooked and eaten, as well as utilized in herbal therapy. Some of the chemicals discovered in the plant include lignin, sesquilignin, norlignin, alkaloid, sesquipenoid, flavonoid, tetrapenoid, sphingolipid, and sterol. Formic acid, acetylcholine, serotonin, and histamine are thought to be present in the trichomes of the nettle. Some of its qualities include anti-proliferative, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, analgesic, immunological stimulatory, anti-infectious, hypotensive, anti-ulcer, and cardiovascular disease prevention. Stinging nettle has also been used as a source of bast fibers for textiles and is occasionally used in cosmetics. Commercially, the plant is used to extract chlorophyll, a green coloring agent that is utilized in foods and pharmaceuticals. According to the various studies, the stinging nettle plant contains biologically active chemicals such as phenols and flavonoids that can help reduce free radical generation produced by modern lifestyle conditions. Nettle tea has a number of health benefits, including reducing skin irritation and alleviating allergy symptoms. In Nepal, stinging nettle is used in integrated pest management to keep pests including cabbage butterfly larvae, hairy caterpillars, cutworms, red ants, termites, and aphids at bay. The chemical compounds in stinging nettle have a variety of health benefits for women. Because of its astringent characteristics, it can relieve unpleasant premenstrual symptoms, including cramping and bloating, as well as reduce blood flow during menstruation. Stinging nettle can ease the transition and act as a restorative for women going through menopause, lowering the intensity of the hormonal shift in the body. Acting as a coagulant, stinging nettle can help prevent excessive bleeding. It will also help increase milk production and make breastfeeding more comfortable. The aim of this review is to evaluate the chemical compounds in nettle with their nutritional and pharmacological effects. This assessment will be useful for nutritionists, farmers, and health professionals. Botanical description of stinging nettle. Eurydicodeco, also known as stinging nettle, is a perennial plant in the Urticaceae family that belongs to the genus Urtica. I'm sorry about that. The tall green quadrangular stem has lucinar collencium. I'm not a botanist. At each corner, and it's possible to have 12 to 20 fibrovascular bundles. The plant can reach a height of 2 meters or 6.5 feet. The leaves are oblong or oval, opposite, cordate at the base, finely toothed, dark green above and paler below. An oblong or oval, opposite, cordate at the base, finely toothed and dark green above and paler beneath. The stinging trichomes on the stems and leaves carry a fluid rich in histamine, acetylcholine, and serotonin. The little dioecious flowers, which develop as racemes in the axils of the upper leaves, and are either male or female in separate inflorescences. They're brown to greenish in color and flower every year from May to September. A rhizome is present, and the root is usually bark. The fruit of the stinging nettle is round and contains small, dark brown, or nearly black seeds. The root system of nettle is made up of a taproot with fine rootlets, which allow it to expand. Bioactive compounds. With a history stretching back over 2,000 years, nettle has been used as a natural remedy for ages. Medicinally, all plant compounds, the seeds, leaves, and roots are used. Flavonoids, tannins, volatile compounds, fatty acids, polysaccharides, isolectins, sterols, terpenes, protein, vitamins, and minerals are among the main chemical components of stinging nettle. Because of its balanced protein composition and relatively high mineral and vitamin content, nettle is becoming more well known. It contains a lot of vitamin C and vitamin A. Protein accounts for about 30% of its dry mass and contains numerous amino acids necessary by humans. Minerals account for 20% of the dry mass. Zinc, iron, cobalt, potassium, nickel, and molybdenum are all abundant. Nutritional composition is given in Table A. Nettle can help women who are approaching menopause by acting as a restorative for hormonal shifts in the body. Women are more likely to get UTIs than males. As a diuretic, stinging nettle aids in the clearance of more toxins linked to urinary tract infections. The stinging nettle acts as a coagulant, preventing excessive bleeding in women. It aids in skin and bone health. Antihistamine, anti-inflammatory, and antibacterial properties of stinging nettle aid in the treatment of acne and skin problems. Stinging nettle is high in amino acids, protein, flavonoids, and bone-building minerals like iron, calcium, magnesium, potassium, and zinc. Nettle contains vitamins and minerals that can help keep your bones strong. Stinging nettle is one of the greatest sources of vitamin K. Vitamin K helps to maintain bone health by promoting osteoblastic or bone production and strengthening activity. Boron is abundant in stinging nettle and is utilized to help keep calcium levels in human bodies at a healthy level. Boron-rich stinging nettle can help to delay the onset of osteoporosis. You may make your bones strong and sturdy by eating nettle. This herb appears to be a one-stop shop. Treating urinary tract infections. In herbal therapy, stinging nettle is used to treat urinary tract infections. The use of stinging nettle as a supportive therapy in patients with lower urinary tract infections, together with immunological and antibacterial therapy, and to prevent and treat the formation of urinary stones, has been approved by researchers. It is also said to be utilized in Greece as a urinary assist and as an astringent for the treatment of kidney stones. Conclusion: the stinging nettle plant can be found almost anywhere on Earth. Nettles can be eaten as a vegetable, juice, tea, and a flavoring in a variety of dishes. Stinging nettles have several health benefits. The nettle has antioxidant, antibacterial, and pro-health effects in all of its parts. Stinging nettle has significantly higher tannin levels, total polyphenol content, and antioxidant, carotenoid, and calorific value. The bioactivities of these functional components may be important in the prevention of arthritis, rheumatism, and cancer. The use of stinging nettle in the diet, either as a single herb or in combination with other herbs, can boost growth and boost immune in fish, poultry, and animals, making them more resistant to bacterial infection. The medical industry would greatly benefit from using nettle plants as a raw material source. These plants can be used to make fertilizer and pesticides, and the conservation of this plant is important, and more research is needed in the future.